When you think of a motorcycle that perfectly balances power, style, and everyday usability, the Honda CB650R instantly comes to mind. It's not just another naked bike, it's a machine that brings Honda's racing DNA to the streets in the most refined way possible. Welcome back to Driftport, where we bring you honest reviews of the world's most exciting rides. And today, we're diving deep into the Honda CB650R, the Neo Sports Café middleweight that's stealing hearts all around the world. So, is this the best middleweight naked you can buy? Let's find out. The Honda CB650R is one of those bikes that looks aggressive even when it's standing still. Inspired by Honda's Neo Sports Café design philosophy, it blends modern aesthetics with retro touches. Up front, the round LED headlamp gives it that classic naked look, but the sharp lines and muscular tank scream modern performance. Every angle is sculpted, the minimal tail section, the bronze engine casing, and the exposed frame all shout premium quality. Honda has truly nailed the proportions here, not too bulky, not too slim, just the right balance that makes it look powerful yet approachable. Whether parked outside a cafe or tearing through city streets, the CB650R turns heads everywhere. Underneath that beautiful frame lies the heart of the beast, the 649cc inline-four engine. That's right, a four-cylinder in a middleweight naked. Something you don't see often in this class. This engine produces around 94 horsepower and 63 Nm of torque, delivered in the smoothest way possible. The moment you twist the throttle, you feel that linear power delivery that Honda is famous for. The inline-four loves to rev, screaming all the way up to 12,000 revolutions per minute, yet remains incredibly refined. Whether you're commuting in traffic or pushing it on the twisties, the CB650R never feels out of place. And that signature Honda exhaust note, deep, raspy, and addictive, adds pure emotion to every ride. It's not overly loud, but it's got that perfect growl that makes every gear shift satisfying. Now let's talk about how it rides. The CB650R is built around a steel diamond frame, which gives it excellent rigidity and control. Combined with Showa 41mm SFFBP upside-down forks and a monoshock rear suspension, the bike feels incredibly stable and planted. The suspension setup strikes a perfect balance between comfort and sportiness. On city roads, it absorbs bumps well, but on twisty roads, it stays composed and confident. Cornering feels natural, the bike tips in easily and holds its line beautifully. Even for newer riders, it feels predictable and friendly, while experienced riders will love how precise it feels. Braking performance is top-notch too. The dual 310mm front discs with 4-piston calipers and ABS ensure strong, consistent braking without drama. The CB650R might look retro, but it's loaded with modern tech. The LCD digital display gives you all the key information, gear position, fuel range, and more, in a clean, easy-to-read layout. You also get Honda Selectable Torque Control (HSTC), basically traction control that helps prevent wheel slip, especially on wet or slippery surfaces. And of course, ABS comes standard for added safety. The bike also features assistant slipper clutch, making gear shift smoother and reducing rear wheel hop during aggressive downshifts. Honda's attention to detail really shows here. The build quality, switchgear feel, and finish are all class leading. You can tell this is a bike built to last. Despite its sporty looks, the CB650R is surprisingly comfortable. The riding posture is slightly leaned forward but not extreme, just enough to feel sporty without straining your wrists or back. The seat height is 810mm, making it accessible for most riders. The seat itself is firm but comfortable for long rides. Fuel economy is impressive for an inline-four, averaging around 20 to 22 km/h, depending on how you ride. The 15.4-liter fuel tank gives you a solid range, making it suitable for weekend rides or daily commuting. It's not a touring machine, but for urban riding and spirited weekend runs, the CB650R strikes the perfect balance between fun and practicality. In terms of pricing, the Honda CB650R sits in the middle of the naked bike segment, not cheap, but you're paying for refinement and reliability. Yes, there are faster or cheaper options out there, but few offer the same blend of performance, comfort, and build quality. And being a Honda, you can count on bulletproof reliability and lower maintenance costs in the long run. The Honda CB650R is a masterpiece of balance, power without being intimidating, style without being flashy, and technology without overcomplication. It's a bike that appeals to both your heart and your head. You can ride it to work every day, and on weekends, it'll thrill you on the open road. If you're looking for a motorcycle that's versatile, beautifully built, and endlessly rewarding to ride, the Honda CB650R should be at the top of your list. So, what do you think of the CB650R? Would you pick this over the Yamaha MT-07 or Kawasaki Z650? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Driftport for more in-depth bike and car reviews every week. Until next time, ride safe, and keep the throttle open.